So we have another stand-up for you. So give it up for Sophie to Bruijn. Give her a big round of applause.
Hi, everyone. I know what you're all thinking. Is that the cantaloupe girl? Indeed it is. Hi, guys. Being in this space always reminds me of the vagina monologues, as you saw earlier. And my favorite vagina monologue is the one, the cunt monologue, the infamous cunt monologue, where the woman is reclaiming the word cunt. And what's so great about that monologue, right, is that it ends with the woman just like center stage chanting cunt, right? Like she does her thing and then it just ends with cunt, 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 cunt. Not everybody chooses to deliver it that way. That was a stylistic choice I made. A good one, I think. But the real fun is when she then invites the audience to join in with her in chanting cunt, right? Like, so she's going for it, right? Cunt, cunt, cunt. Say it with me. Cunt, cunt. And like the ladies in the audience like jump on pretty quick, like they're on the cunt train, you know, like they just jump right in. But the guys in the audience are all looking to their closest female friend like, are you sure? You sure? Are you sure? Is this, no, no, is it okay? Like, no, is it, okay, oh, okay, cunt, you know, very hesitant. They don't jump on it in the same way. Last year, Clayton Rose was here for that, and he was sitting in the very last row with his children, okay? And I made eye contact with him, and it's a funny thing. It's a funny thing to make eye contact with someone at the worst moment in their life, you know? It's like truly a privilege. He's sitting there, kids on either side of him, and I swear to God, I saw his soul leave his body. It just floated right on out. He's sitting there with his kids, just like, cunt. Cunt. Very presidential. But then there's always a couple of guys who are like immediately a little too on board with it, you know? Like I'm pretty sure they mark their calendar months in advance. It's like Christmas morning for these dudes, right? Like they wake up like, hey, Craig, wake up! Craig, today's the day we get to scream cunt at a bunch of women with no consequences! Santa's real, turns out. No, but they discontinued the vagina monologues here at Bowdoin. Yeah, but I'm okay with it, honestly, you know. If I wanted to hear a bunch of Bowdoin men scream cunt at me, I would just call my ex-boyfriends, you know. It's a little more cost effective. No need for an entire production, you know. Just give them a ring. Thank you. The only times I do call my ex-boyfriends is when I'm drunk. We got any drunk dialers in the room? Hell yeah. We make mistakes. We live with them. Ivy's is a ripe time for drunk texting. Anybody send any drunk text during Ivy's? No? Well, here's the thing, right? Is when you send a drunk text, at least the person receiving it knows that you were drunk, right? Like if it's coming in after 1 a.m. and it's all jarbled and like your autocorrect is revealing like the darkest corners of your psyche, right? It's like, okay, it's like It's shitty, but the person knows that you were drunk. Not with me. I have a few drinks and I turn into Jane fucking Austen, okay? I throw back a few drinks and my hookup texts turn into, "Oh, jolly good playfellow, I do hope you'll accompany me to my bedchamber for some rough and tumble, for some heavy petting later." Thing is, the person receiving that text is not thinking, "Oh, Sophie's drunk." The person receiving that text is thinking, "Oh my God, Sophie's body has been taken over by the ghost of a Bronte sister. I'm not sure which. Probably Charlotte. If I had to guess, doesn't really matter." But yeah, as I was saying, Ivy's pretty ripe time for drunk texting. I sent a drunk Facebook message during Ivy's, which is worse. Because here's the thing, if you send a text to someone and they open it and they don't respond, if they're not a monster, their read receipts aren't on, right? So like, you don't know. You can live the rest of your life thinking like, "Oh, maybe he just didn't get it." The Wi-Fi has been weird here. I live in a spotty area. But when you send somebody, here's the thing, here's a little secret for you. When you send somebody a Facebook message and they open it, a little photo of them pops up right next to the message that you sent. And it stares into your soul. And it sings, it goes, "Fuck you." I'm not sure everybody's does that, but mine do. So I sent a drunk Facebook message during Ivy's, and important context for this story. I recently became a mom. Thank you. I went to PetSmart, and I walked in a wandering soul, and I walked out a mother of two beautiful betta fish. Thank you. Yes, I did. I did lose the baby weight quickly. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I know what you're thinking right now. You're sitting here like, "Sophie, what the heck?" What the heck would that have to do with you sending a drunk Facebook message to somebody you were interested in sexually? That is exactly the correct response you should be having. I'm going to read you this message I sent. And please know that in doing so, I am taking 8 to 10 years off of my life. It's a 2-part message. Here's the first part. 203-505-4833. Now, if anyone's confused, that is in fact my phone number. Nothing wrong with that, I don't think. I think it's a bold introduction, but One more time. No, just kidding. I stand by that. What I do not, in fact, stand by is the second part of the message. I'll just read them both, just so you have some context yet again. Get your pens out. Or don't. Also, for context, 7:39 p.m. 203-505-4833. If you decide sometime decompressing with my fish would be beneficial. If you decide sometime decompressing with my fish would be beneficial, I get drunk and I pimp out my beta fish for sex. Obviously, I don't need to tell you this, that this didn't work, right? But it's fun to like imagine like, what if it had, right? Like, what if the person who was the recipient of this message like showed up at my apartment like completely in earnest, like just looking for some R&R, you know? Like, welcome, I have an armchair set up for you right in front of the tank. Here's a stress ball, take a Zen sand garden. Are you decompressed yet? Are you relaxed? The worst drunk message I ever sent, though, was a text message. And it was, in fact, to an ex-boyfriend. 2 words. And I know how much damage can be done with a mere 2 words. Oh. This message was sent at 4 a.m. I was in the city that this person currently lives in. Again, hadn't spoken to them in a month. And the message that I choose to send them is the following. Lunch out? I see some of you are not understanding just how very tragic this is. So please allow me to walk you through it. Number 1, lunch is the least sexy meal. Dinner is romantic. Breakfast has like morning after connotations, right? Like, let's get coffee and a croissant, right? Sexy. Lunch! Everybody close your eyes. Everybody in this room, close your eyes for a second, please. I can see you, so everybody close your eyes. And please just listen to the following word. Lunch. 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 That is not a word that should be at all associated with food consumption, let alone consuming food with somebody you're interested in romantically, right? I did not invite him to brunch. We were not getting mimosas and French toast. We were getting lunch. Lunch. But not only were we getting lunch, we were getting lunch out. As opposed to what? As opposed to him coming over to my apartment and us whipping up some ham and cheese sandwiches? As opposed to me showing up at his office building and throwing a lean cuisine into the microwave? An Amy's Organic Tortellini lunch out? We didn't go. Thanks so much, guys. I'm Sophie.
My soul sisters, let me hear your flow, sisters. Hey, sister.